Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've really been wanting to show off my Return to Oz collection. I don't have a lot, but it is one of my favorite additions to the Oz canon, and I know there are a lot of others out there who love it just as much as I do. And since it is June, I thought, in honor to celebrate the 39th anniversary of Return to Oz, we take a look at my collection. I can't believe Return to Oz is turning 39 years old. I can remember when I first saw the movie, I think I was 9 or 10, and ever since watching it that first time, I have been hooked. Return to Oz is truly one of my favorites, and I'm really excited to get into my collection. So let's take a look. First up are some Return to Oz books that I have. Now I know there are quite a few Return to Oz books that came out during the release of this film. I was able to grab some of these off eBay a few years ago, and this one I recently just got from someone on Instagram. This first one up is a chapter novel that a lot of Return to Oz fans out there have been telling me to get and read, so I finally got it. Someone on Instagram was selling a bunch of Return to Oz stuff, so I was able to grab a copy of this. I love the design of this book cover. We get some of my favorite characters from the movie. There's Scarecrow, Tick-Tock, Lion, and on the back is the Tin Man. And on the inside covers, we do get some pictures from the movie, so I'm super excited to read this. Next is this little golden book that I have. Now, they did come out with a handful of these during the release of the film. I do have this one. This is Return to Oz, Escape from the Witch's Castle. I really love the illustrations in this book. They're so fun and colorful. This story follows the part where Princess Mombi takes Dorothy and throws her into the tower, and she meets Jack the Pumpkinhead, and together they build the Gump and escape from the Witch's Castle. I really would love to find some of the other Return to Oz golden books out there. I recently found a Wizard of Oz one from the 70s. These are really fun, and I always love the illustrations in these books. This takes place when Dorothy drops into Oz when she meets the Wheelers. The illustrations in this book are phenomenal. They are some of my favorite illustrations. If you're looking for these, definitely check out eBay because I'm sure you could get a great deal on them. Next up is this Return to Oz puzzle. I'm assuming that this came out in promotion for the movie. I love that they chose this poster for this puzzle because it is one of my favorites. I bought this from someone selling it on Instagram. I will link them in the information down below. They have a bunch of Return to Oz stuff, so I was super excited to grab this puzzle because it has been something I've been looking at for a while, and I don't have a lot of Return to Oz things in my collection. For some reason, looking at this photo, I thought this was going to be almost like a child's puzzle and it was going to be big pieces. When I opened it, I quickly realized that it's definitely not a child's puzzle. The pieces are pretty standard for a puzzle. I've yet to put this together. I have a lot of other Oz puzzles. Hopefully one day I'll put it together though, and I would love to seal it and frame it and hang it on the wall. I was really excited to stumble upon this because, like I said, this is something I've been looking at for quite a while. There's such limited Return to Oz merchandise out there, so anything I could find and add to my collection really is special. No collection would be complete without a copy of Return to Oz. I got this, I can still remember, I went to a Christmas party and there was a Santa Claus there, and Santa Claus gave out gifts, and this was the gift that I got. I don't know how Santa knew that I wanted to Return to Oz, but I was super excited. Ever since then, I've had this in my collection. On the DVD itself, it is the poster cover to the movie. We get all the characters. And on the inside is this Return to Oz postcard. We have all the characters in Ozma's palace. And you also get this small copy of the poster. I watched this movie on repeat growing up. There are a bunch of VHS copies out there and a beta copy out there of Return to Oz. I did have one. I have lost it in my collection, so I would love to add another VHS copy. Comment below and let me know if you have a VHS copy of Return to Oz. And lastly, as a Return to Oz fan, I think we could all agree on the orchestrations. The orchestrations in this movie are just so beautiful. The scoring, the music, it all gets an A+ from me. And the man who brought that music to the silver screen was David Shire. And in 1985, they released this LP version of Return to Oz. I haven't seen a lot of these up on eBay or anywhere. I really can't remember where I got this from. I know it was somewhere online, but it was not eBay. I did pay a nice penny for it. This to me is my holy grail in my Return to Oz collection. I love David Shire's scoring for this film, so I was really excited to add this into my collection. I honestly don't break it out a lot. Once in a while, I'll put it on if the mood hits me. The music to this movie really is beautiful. He did such a great job capturing Oz. Like I said, there's not a lot of merchandising out there for Return to Oz, so when I came across this and was able to get it, I was super, super excited. And lastly, like I said, I did recently get some new Return to Oz things from someone off Instagram. They threw along this Return to Oz sticker set. This is so cute. We have Jack Pumpkinhead. Inside is a stick of bubblegum. I really want to open it to see the stickers, but as a collector, I'm going to save it into my collection. I would love to know if anyone out there has opened these and what they actually look like inside. I know my Return to Oz collection is small, and hopefully one day it'll grow, but I can't believe this movie is celebrating 39 years. I'm so happy that we have this in our Oz canon. It is truly one of my favorite Oz films. Thank you again for watching. Comment and let me know what your favorite character is from Return to Oz. And if you want more Oz content, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at 724OzFan, and I'll see you here next time.